Now, once our accounting is added, it's all done, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we'll talk about this fiscal schedule, account set, account control set in detail now. Okay, so we have
Okay.
set up the details. Now let's open this in a duplicate tab and let's see what is a fiscal schedule first of all. Fiscal schedule होता क्या? What is a fiscal schedule?
Generally your calendar year or that financial year.
Exactly. Same thing, same thing. Sometimes you'll find a different methodology or wording of this existing features inverted differently. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we call months as periods in Workday.
Yes.
We don't call them
Mm-hmm.
as months. We normally call them as period. Like somebody you'll
Yes.
see an email that can you please open March period? Can you please
Mm-hmm.
open April period for posting journals and all that? So we call them as period, but I think they are nothing as March, this month only.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is standard corporate schedule. If you look at this, so we go to this maintain posting intervals.
Mm-hmm.
It's not there. Let me show you this. Because there's a task called create fiscal schedule. Now you have to give it a name. I'll give a dummy name here, okay? We'll go one by one. So first of all, you give a dummy name. Let's say dummy 201. Then auto populate fiscal period means nothing but the Jan, Feb,
Month.
March, April
That's right.
months only. So this is dummy 201. Now after that, you type create fiscal. Okay. Then you have this summary schedule also. From this create fiscal summary schedule, you give your dummy fiscal schedule here. Dummy 201. Okay. Fiscal schedule summary interval name. Okay. Fiscal posting intervals. So all these things are here. And in PDF, when you will open the PDF, by arrow, they have defined like first you will create this, then again by arrow, you will create this, like in order. It's a list over there in which you can see what you have to do step by step in order to do this fiscal summary schedule setup. Let's come out of here first of all. Let's hit cancel here. Let me just okay. Now if I give here Jan, okay, just like that, you can do Jan, Feb, March. In
Mm-hmm.
blank tenant, everything will be at the scratch level. You will not see anything. You have to create these fiscal posting intervals, you have to create these fiscal assembly schedules, all those things from scratch. And that's what
So
it takes
when
like from 6 months to 1 year to do implementation. We वापस अपनी company, let's go back to our company. Now let's go back to view accounting details. Next thing is account set. I don't know what is an account set. Simple collection of your, or a place where all the ledger accounts are stored or created. So if you
Sorry,
see
can you
ledger,
repeat once again?
yeah, it's a place where all the ledger accounts are available or created or maintained. So this
Chart of
is the
accounts.
chart of account kind of thing you call it is.
Okay.
See, this is like share capital account, equity shares, investment on the
Uh-huh.
shares, break room
Mm-hmm.
suppliers, and all this. So basically, this is your ledger account
Mm-hmm.
and their type: liability,
Okay.
income, expense, asset, equity, all those
Acha.
things. How do you create this? Very easy, just like the previous task. Again, it's mentioned in the PDF, no need to worry. So just type create account set. I'll just add one or two ledger accounts, but as you can see, it's very easy. So we'll give again name again, dummy 201. Okay. So we'll give an identifier means a number. So we'll say 1000. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Account name like cash and bank.
Acha. Identifier is generally the GL account number just
GL
to
account number.
create.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Ledger account type,
Mm-hmm.
anything. Asset, liability, equity, income, expense. So like asset type. Yeah, restricted to,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to restrict this ledger account to a particular company, like it will only be used for GMS USA or Gopal Industries or Lamborghini or for any other company, then you can mark the company here. Okay. Then this account cannot be used for any other company. This will be used only with selected companies only. But normally that's not a practice we follow across the world. It's a
Yes.
functionality, but we don't use it. We keep it open
Mm-hmm.
for all the companies. Okay.
Okay.
Similarly, if you want to add more ledger accounts, you can do that too. Uh, Again, just okay. Let me type it. Now it's better. So we'll hit close now. So this is how you create the account set. Clear on
Yes.
this?
Yes.
Now let's talk about account control rule set. So initially it's like there's a lot of work and you have a lot of companies, a lot of accounting details. So you can imagine the massive work you would be doing at the time of implementation. It's not that easy.
Mm.
So again, the task is very easy. Create account control rule set. But what it is, let me explain you here. Then no need to create one. But the task is pretty easy. Create account control rule set. This is the one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So instead of creating one, let's understand the existing one. But the same field information you have to give there also. So first you create the account set which you use here, like we use using corporate here. Then you give the currency of this account set, like which is the account currency. Basically, it will be the company currency only. So
Mm-hmm.
US dollars. Then how many companies are using it? Define them here. Okay. Or once you start defining it in the company level, it will show the company names here. That this many companies are using this account control set.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see a general threshold and ledger account approval threshold. So
Mm-hmm.
in simple words, what it means is that if I've used in a manual journal, like create journal is a task. Let me
Mm-hmm.
show you. Create journal. Okay, create journal is a task which is for manual accounting journals I spoke about.
Mm.
So if I create a journal in which I've used a ledger account called cash and the amount is greater than 500, then I would need an approval.
Okay.
Okay, it should go for approval. And how the system will know that where it has to route? Through this business process.
Mm-hmm.
You type business process here, you type journal here. Okay. So accounting journal event for GMS system, use the default definition. 1 second. Just type BP journal event. We go to default definition, and we'll talk about this business process in chapter 5 or 6 in detail. But right now, as I said, business process is a process through which a task is initiated, and in between it gets either reviewed or approved, and in the end it gets completed. So then based on the threshold amount, the system will come here on the business process that somebody is initiating a task related to accounting journal.
Mm-hmm.
And then system will come here and will see, okay, if the currency is USD of my journal, then it will go to this person for approval. If this has this conditions met, then it will go to this person, and so on. So we will not go into heavy information right now. Just want to show you how the system will come to know. Clear on this?
Okay. Yes.
Then account posting rule set. So earlier one or the prior one was used for your manual journals.
Mm-hmm.
This one is used for your operational journals. Operational journal means your customer invoices, supply invoices, and so on. You will see that now.
Mm-hmm.
So see, these are the different categories of your operational transactions. And for every category, we are defining the rule here.
Mm-hmm.
That how the system will come to know which ledger account they have to use for the operational transaction accounting journal or operational transaction journal creation. So no need to get worried or hustle in like how it will get created. We'll go into depth. Once we start hitting transactions, we'll come here and we'll define the rules. Right now, just understand
Okay.
this account posting rule set are used for your operational transactions. And which are the operational transactions? These are the operational transactions or the categories for which we define the rules. And then I will explain you each and everything in detail once you come to operational journal part. We close it, but you got the concept, right? Why it is used? This is used
Yes.
for different operational transactions mentioned here, like your payroll, your payables, receivables, spend, revenue. See, is it clear to you? Got the funda? Why it is used? Account posting rules it. Let me close it.
Yeah, he says it is clear.
Okay, thank you. I just hidden that flow bar here, so I'm not able to see the messages. But thank you so much for confirming it. Worry.
It's
Now, this
okay.
account posting rule set is clear. This account rule set is clear, right? And company hierarchies, you can see this has been rolled out to this TLC level 2. Okay. Now, once you define the accounting details here, okay, what is the next thing you do? So once you are done with this, the next thing is creating ledger. Again, I am going with the flow, what was mentioned in the course, and ideal configuration steps also. Once you have
Mm-hmm.
assigned the accounting here, the next task is to create the ledger.
Okay.
So we'll go with the create ledger task here. We'll give a company name here, TC102, and actual ledger type would be selected as actual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Commitment and obligations are used. This commitment and obligations are used for your procurement and budgeting. That's a very, very high level configurations. We'll not go into that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe some other day when you have more information on this, we can talk about it, but not right now. The actual purpose is to create the actual ledger. Now, what is an actual ledger? A place or a book where all the actual transactions will be recorded. Simple
Mm-hmm.
as that, in simple words. Okay, Shri,
Okay.
are you following me? It's a simple book where you would be recording the actual transaction, or a place where you would be recording the actual transactions. Okay, thank you. So, now once that is done, we'll open the periods to post transactions. If we do not open the periods, we will not be able to post the transactions. Right?
Transactions. Yep.
Yes. So the task name is, again, this is also mentioned in the PDF with the arrow sign, that once you're done with the create ledger, this is the next task. Mass update ledger period status. We'll select 2022 here, and that was a standard corporate schedule, right? This is the one. We'll give company TC182. Write this. Actually, for this task can only be done by the accounting managers. Now we have to assign an accounting manager role to someone so they can perform this task. So let's use Teresa Serrano. We'll assign that accounting manager role for our company, and then we'll proxy as her, and then we would be able to do this. Okay. So I'm proxying as Teresa Serrano now.
So this is to create what?
To open the periods like Jan,
Okay.
Feb, March, to post transactions.
Mm-hmm. This one is generally with the R2R managers and R2R team handlers.
Exactly, yes. Exactly, yes. This is mostly accounting managers.
Yes, exactly.
We'll add one plus over here. Role enabled for means which company or which business object or organization you want to enable this for. So security will cover later on, and like after 3-4 chapters in detail once we have more clarity. But it's asking for a role assignment. Okay, my bad. I'm typing company here. It's TC102, my company. Now I will give the accounting manager role access here. I'll hit OK here. Now I'll do proxy as Serrano. Start proxy. Why it's not coming up? Standard corporate schedule is only what we had selected, I'm sure. Is there anything standard other corporate schedule here? Standard. It's only. Surprise. Let's see. Both of you. If you are not able to find something, suppose I am trying to find a task in this search bar or a report or a person, right? And you're not sure what's happening. There can be a couple of reasons. Either you don't have access to do that particular task, 95% probability, okay? Or that task does not exist. Suppose I'm trying to do create customer invoice. So create customer invoice will come as part of the business process, and then you can see what security is required to do that task. But if you type in something X, Y, Z, 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 means that thing doesn't exist in the system. So you just need to ensure that, okay, you are searching the right thing, right task name, right report name. And the most probability is that you don't have the right access to do that configuration. Right now, this is the report name, view security for secure item, which you can check what security access you need to do a particular task or find a report. So I'm trying to open the period. The task is mass update. Because this is a practice and so I believe like somebody has made some changes to this task here. So I just search this task here by typing few keywords. So this is the task I'm looking for. And if I click on view security, I'll come to know what access I need in order to do this. So as you can see, accounting manager can do this, but I have this access, but somehow not able to do this. Let me see this domain. You need a modify access. So let's click on security policy permissions here. We need a modify access. Accounting manager modify access. Very good. Securable actions. We can do right. Cancel here. Okay, this is interesting. Let's go back to a company. Okay, let me do stop proxy here. So security wise, we are fine. We have all the access what we need. Mass update, ledger status. Anything in between we are missing. Create ledger is done. Create ledger is done. For sure it's done. Let's try one more time just to see if we have not missed up. Yeah, sorry. We were missing this task. Create ledger year and periods. So after create ledger, this is a task we have to do. Create ledger year and ledger periods. Company is C102. Fiscal year is 2. Do we have to do proxy? Yes, this is no. Start proxy. What's happening here? That's why. This has been assigned to a position, wrong position. Hmm. Seriously need some refreshment here. Uh, but security wise, all is good. We have assigned the right security terraces. I'm just confused, or maybe like not clear that this is the right terraces. I don't know. Let's do one more thing here.
Okay.
Let's do one more thing and we'll take a quick break after this. Let's do find Logan McNeil. Right, Logan McNeil. And this is the correct one. Let's assign this role to her also. So let's assign roles of remove. Let's say first of the 17th of, let's try. Looks like the system is in Sunday mood.
Yeah.
Ah, let's find out something. Signature. Sure. Signature view. This is personal profile. Signature view. Yes. This one is position 1466. See, let's put this person into the. Now let's see is the future viewer. What's wrong with your system? Not showing the employee name itself. Wow. Just Jude. Amazing. Yes, it's been out of my nose. Let's get it. PC. Where's what happened to PC?
Recorded.
Somebody, I just hate these people. They
Mm-hmm.
don't know what they do, and they just make a mess in the system. They should go by the rules, right? What they did is like they swiped out the entire data for this fiscal schedule.
You just did this data, no?
Nah, that is for dummy, not for
Okay.
this standard corporate. Somebody just wiped out everything. I hate these people. I was scratching my head. What happened? What happened? What happened? Now I saw there was no fiscal schedule posting interval for this. Few more seconds. How can people do this?
You said three letters in June you have made. Okay.
I knew you was about to say this,
Yeah.
and I just recognized my mistake. I think that's like normally what companies do, but it's not necessary. Companies can put
Mm-hmm.
August also, can put August also.
Okay.
But I have seen majorly like companies and clients using three letters only.
Yeah.
Mhm. Now it's good.
Okay.
Right. Mass update. Now let's go with you. This is what my company is, isn't it? It's correct. This is also correct. But let me just make changes over there in that task itself. I'll add implementer there.